Welcome everyone to the Nashville Fairgrounds. We're already about to get the race command here.
Drivers, start your engines!
And there is the command, the fire engines. Alright, here we go. Field is set, rolling right off. Race number 6. Race number 6 on the National Classic schedule. Coming here in Nashville. It's been a while since we've been here at the fairgrounds. Be interesting to see how the racing is. I remember we had quite a few wrecks. I think we actually ran a cup race here when I had the longest season with 43 races. I'm gonna do that again. Car already in trouble. It's the 21 Arabian Fisher with some kind of tire damage or wheel damage. But we'll start without him. Here we go. Stephen Oakes in a 27 will lead us to the green. Green flag is out. We are underway. Let's screw that up big time. 3 wide already for second. The 11 car in the middle. Not gonna work with those guys. Got a wreck behind. More cars wrecking. And cars hooking each other 4 wide, and they're upside down. And their cars scattering everywhere. A lot of chaos. No, more cars up ahead crashing. So the 09 car is the leader. Samet Ozcan takes the lead and leads lap number 1 and takes the yellow. We'll take a look at the replay. Well, a lot of cars wrecking on the first lap. There's a 19 and a 6. They got together. 6 goes wrecking. More cars, a 3. The 14, you can see back there, the 22. Yeah, they're just crashing all over the place. We don't know who to follow. There's a 32 car, sideswiping the 19. More cars able to avoid it down low. Let's rewind this and take a look at the other cars I've wrecked. Not too big of a wreck, sort of. 6 bouncing off the wall, bounced off the 22. The 00 also involved. 7 car, also Malik Nevins. 15 did a good job avoiding it. A 28 car as well. And that was it for those guys. But then we see there's a 79 Jack Drayton upside down. So that did not take long. The 29 who almost lost it came back up. The 23 hooked the back end, rode up the racetrack, and Jack Drayton hits the wall and flips the car right over on his roof. Not a very violent flip, but a flip nonetheless. Slides down the banking with a lot of incoming cars. Gets hit by the 19. Doesn't hit them directly. And was able to get back on all 4s and keep on rolling. He didn't even stop. That's incredible right there. Then we had another wreck. A 3rd one up ahead. Let's take a look at David Davison in the David Davison in the 02. There's a pass for the race lead. 27 into the wall. 62 pitting the 02. It's Riley Sampson. Orman at a 24, hitting the wall there on the inside. Then back across. Man, it's a lot of wrecking. Alright. First caution of the day. Take you back to the restart. Alright, so still got all 30 cars out there. Then here's a 19 and the 79. They'll get the restart on the inside. That caution saved that 21 Fisher from going a lap down, so he's still on the lead lap here. I expect him to wreck again right from the start. Here we go for the restart. The Atlanta Samet Ozcan is the leader here. Here's the 11. Ryan Butcher, points leader Daniel Harvey in 3rd. Stephen Oakes 4th, David Davison in 5th. Here we go. Let's try this again. Maybe with them single file might be a little better. Green flags out, back underway. Staying even with the leader. They'll be forced on the outside. Pushy there. Just slightly faster. It looked like he could do it. They're still green. Nope, that didn't last long as they stack up And more contact and another car upside down. And that 23 car is destroyed. Here comes the leaders. ISCR will take the yellow. So they catch up to the oncoming cars, but I think they're safe. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. Alright, check a snow chaser in the 23. Went too high out of the groove, turn 4 into the wall, bounce off of it, and the 47 in front of the 06. Several drivers able to miss it, but then the 15 stacked into the 28, and then the 00 on the inside, and the 3 car right in the driver's door, does one flip, and that was it for a snow chaser. So 2 wrecks, or 2 cautions, 2 flips. Let's go on board. I think the hit from Anderson was probably the one that took her out of this race. Let's go on board here. Yeah, just got right in the front nose, or in the front left tire. And then the 3 car of Michael Brown, with that car knocked into his path. Nowhere to go, into the door, upside down. So second caution of the day. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, lights are just turned off. 27's on pit road. Trouble with Stephen Oaks' fuel system. That might take a while to fix. And the pole sitter didn't even get to lead a lap. So I try to... Okay, there we go. Yeah, he might be there for a while. At least he gets those 5 bonus points for being on the pole. So he'll still earn some... a little bit more than some of the guys that finish ahead of him. Alright, pace car's off. Getting ready to go green. For the restart. Green flag is out, back underway. Well, 19 got a good jump, gonna make it 3 wide. Harvey in the 33. He'll take advantage of these lap cars. And he'll stick down low. I really thought they had a chance this time. Oh, that's not a good move. That's not a good move. Caution's out anyways. Alright, yellow's out for the 3rd time today. Let's take a look at the replay. Well, these guys managed to wreck with only 4 cars around surrounding each other. Tobin McCoy in the 14. There's a 21 of Fisher. I mean, Fisher's still got a fast car, so he's just trying to shove his way through. He wasn't having it. Past few races have been terrible for this 21 car, so he was super impatient. Ends up wrecking. 14 also goes for a spin, so that triggered the yellow. 7 car just rides wall through 3 and 4. But a simple wreck, no one upside down this time. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. So the 27 is Stephen Oaks, so that caution saved him. He's only a lap down this time, and I'm pretty sure he can battle the race leaders. But he's gonna have to get by these 2 first. Alright, here we go. Getting ready for the green. Green flag's out, back underway. This time the 09 gets away cleanly, and away he goes. 3 wide, and 2 in the middle. He finds an opening. Harvey in the 33, gonna slip down low as well. Oh, contact, he puts the 79 in the wall. Yeah, well, he shows his displeasure right there. And more contact. 27 shooting in the middle. 83 down low, Tim Randolph. He gets by. There's a 17 right on the tail. Side by side for second, the 33 and Harvey wants that spot back, and the yellow is out once again. The 11 car might pick up a spot too, and he does, and the 02's in the wall. But ISCR will take the yellow once more, and we'll take a look at the replay for the 4th time tonight. Well, Raymond Fisher, he is on a rampage. It looks like he just sends it into turn 4. Well, not really sends it, but he has a big exit. He just keeps on the throttle, hits the 06. into the inside wall, but then the 06 comes back up on the racetrack. Did not merge safely, and woo! Up in the air, both cars go. Yeah, nearly up and over. Let's take a look at that again from TV2. Yeah, he just pretty much wiped them out. So that was kind of a crazy wreck. So a 3-car incident. Johnny Cox not happy with the 21 for sure, and the 28 not gonna be happy with the 06. So gonna be a lot of angry drivers after tonight. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. Now with the 27 in front on the inside. Let's see how he can see how he fares. Or it should be a challenge for the 09. I thought that fuel system was going to take longer, even with the caution. Maybe stay on pit road for the entire race, which of course has happened many, many times. Here we go, pace cars off, getting ready for the restart once more. Green flag waving, back underway. To the inside. Wasn't put that 27 back a lap down. Harvey also going down low. Way up the track there, just scrapes the wall. Caution. And that'll be less than 10 to go. Wow. Oskin did not want to give him his lap back. He didn't have to do that, but he did it. All right, let's take a look at the replay. Okay, David Davison in the 02. This was a top 5. Into the 11, off of 4. 73 gets a piece. Those two make it out. But then an unlucky driver, just wait for, here comes a 10. Oh. And then, the 6 car as well. 2 drivers just plowed into the back end of that 02. That's probably going to destroy the fuel cell right there. Be surprised if it holds up after 2 massive hits. Here's Carlos Rodriguez in the 10 car. Let's go on board. I almost missed him, but just caught him. Bad spot, wrong place, wrong time, sort of deal. Here's the 6 car of Alexander Rose, same thing, same spot too. No smoke coming out of Rose's car, but still a pretty big hit. So our 5th caution of the night. 2 cars, maybe 3, are gonna head to the garage area. After this, we'll take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. So 23 cars left, 20 on the lead lap. Gonna restart with 7 laps to go. Of course, as always, less than 10 laps remaining. Lap cars do not get to start on the inside. They will just start single file on wherever they cross the line. That's problematic for the others because 3rd place is behind 3 slow cars, or 2 I guess, but 3 lap cars. Alright, here we go for the restart. Will we see one more yellow? If we're gonna get, well, probably. If we're gonna get a caution, better get it now, so we can have a green flag run at least. Or green flag finish. Here we go. Green flag, back underway. Good restart for the 09. Oak is still trying to go for it. He gets by the 33. Those 2 guys are racing for position as well. And there goes the 47, big hit. And I think the 29 car as well. Alright, yellow is out with 6 to go. We'll take a look at the replay. Okay, and Wes McCoy in the 47. He got hooked by the 29 of Brad Cheston, the Darlington winner. Hooked him. He also goes spinning, and he basically just squeezes the 47 into the wall as Cheston got hooked by the 12 car upside down, or the 3rd car up and over. And then the 12 gets rammed by the 32. Yeah, oh yeah, these guys, all of them are out. All of them. Bill McCraw, the 32 car. Massive damage. The 12 car, Mitchell Hodak. He's got roof damage because they just basically squeezed into that wall there. And yeah, just all that energy just redirected into the 12, and that impact was so hard, the roof kind of caved in a little bit. I've said this before, when you see roof damage, when the car didn't even go upside down, you know it's a big hit. And Bill McGraw with nowhere to go, just ran in the back of the 12, he adding even more damage to that car. One more time, let's go on board with Cheston here. And the 29 who stole the win away, kind of, at Darlington, but tonight he is a villain. Yeah, a lot of drivers are villains. Man, what a hit. He already took a pretty massive hit. Then the back end gets squeezed and he pops into the air. And that's our most violent flip tonight. Alright, so that's our 5th caution. 6th caution. I already lost count already. Yeah, I think it's our 5th caution. We'll take you back to the restart. I believe it's going to be a 1-lap shootout. Or 2 laps. I think. Well, we'll see. Well, I believe the lights are going to come off this time, so it's going to be a classic 1-lap shootout here. So the only way this race can end on a yellow, if the caution comes out before the leader takes the green and white, that'll be the only way. The 09 has the 27 car as a pick, but we'll see if Stephen Oakes races the 09 car hard, because he quickly put him back a lap down, potentially costing him a lot of positions. So we'll see. Okay, lights are off. Here we go. Gonna be a classic 1-lap shootout. Sam Oscan currently running 10th in the points. He has no top 5s yet. He's got 1 top 10 to his name. 5 races in. The 09's doing pretty well. But maybe race number 6 will be win number 1 for this 09 car. But we'll see. Pace car is off. Here we go. Green and white flag will be displayed at the same time. Here we go for the restart. And the green flag is out. We're back underway. 83 looks down low for second, and he's going to get it. Here comes Oakes. Down the road. Don't think they're close enough to make anything happen. But checkered flag, 83 getting close. That's not going to happen. Yellow and checkers come out as they crash, come into the line, as they slam, and there goes Fisher, and that's our 4th car upside down. Well, he finished 10th at least. Another car, 14, 22. And there's more wrecking. Sam and Oscan pretty much dominated this race. Only thing missing was the pole. But alright, let's take a look at the full race results. Then we'll take a look at the wreck. Alright, so there you have it. Sam and Oscan pretty much dominated this race. Although it came really close at the end with Tim Randolph really pushing hard. Daniel Harvey getting 3rd. Checker Aiden Dancer 4th. Colin Cropley 5th. Kenny Johnson 6th. Colin Bear 7th. Ryan Butcher 8th. Riley Sampson 9th, and Raymond Fisher 10th. 18 cars finished the race, 14 of them finished on the lead lap. Let's take a look at all those wrecks at the end. Yeah, I guess it's been a wreck fest tonight. So I guess the 22 and the 24, those were the guys that crashed. And the 14, yep, so here's Tobin McCoy. And again, Fisher wrecking another driver. And he was in 10th. Bounced off the inside wall, came back, tagged the 24, and the 22 with nowhere to go. Orman kept on going though. Check a lightning blaze, big hit. Was unable to finish the race, but Tobin McCoy was able to limp it across the line. And there's gonna be a lot of angry drivers cutting down that 21. Expect a lot of payback in the next race. And then coming to the line, we saw the 11 car. This was for 4th place. Actually, for 3rd place. So Tim Randolph made an aggressive bump and run that kind of forced Harvey up high. And here comes Ryan Butcher. Harvey into the wall, into the 11. So he wrecks. There's the 17, almost flipping him over. The 79, who already is a lap down. So he was only fighting for the 19 car. And then Fisher, and then Orman again. And Fisher goes upside down. So you still finish in P10, upside down. So, but I'm pretty sure that will not satisfy all the others. Of course, they want their own payback. And he just runs in the back of the 79. Looks like he didn't even bother trying to avoid it. He said, "Fuck it, just crash the car," and upside down he goes. A lot of flips for a non-super speedway race. We had only one at Daytona, but we had 4 tonight. Let's also take a look. So coming to the line, Colin Cropley was in 5th. So he beat the 11, but he didn't beat the 89, who was his teammate, by a lot. So I thought that was really close. But a lot of positions lost there at the end, a lot of points. So crazy last lap crash there at the end, 2 of them. The 11 car ends up going from 3rd to 8th. And Cropley still remained in 5th. And that's kind of it right there. Alright, so that is it here at Nashville Fairgrounds. Sam Odoskin wins a pretty wreck-filled race. And we'll take you to victory lane.